jam. You can run, but you can't hide. You can't go far. No matter where you go, there you are.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Hunter Brown. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
0-1.
Adley Rutschman stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Stays alive. That misses the zone. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Smith makes the grab. 1 away. So up next, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Brown in his 3rd season, 26 years old,
0-1.
and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Pitch misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
In the dirt. Hauls it in for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd. No swing. Eric Summersgill with the call. 2 outs. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. Chris
2-0.
with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force, and the inning is over. Back here in Houston, getting the nod in this one, Tomoyuki Sagano.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And that one ripped to left, and foul ball. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Laureano makes the grab. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. That one missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Two. Line drive. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Checks over to first. Back safely. And now it's Christian Walker. In the air, right field. Laureano sprinting after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. That one drilled left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Relay to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Brown back to work. Pitch misses. And it's 1-0.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first.
And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Jackson Holliday stands in now and watches strike 1. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Down to third baseman, Ramon Urias. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
O'Hearn.
Swing and a ground ball. Jumps, throws, and they get the out. Back here in Houston, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Line to left. And it stays fair. The throw in. And he's out. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Out to short. Henderson fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Mauricio Dubon. That's to third. Urias slings to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. And we're back.
Leading
Now
off
it's
for
the right
Orioles,
fielder,
the right
Ramon
fielder,
Laureano.
Ramon Laureano.
That's off
That's
the mark.
the
1-0.
1-0. Hey-ha!
What a stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gunnar.
So the batting
Henderson.
order turns over. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And a curve
that's
misses
out.
outside. 1 out, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. To third. On to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. Walker takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3. Back here at Daikin Park. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Corbett.
And that is out of play.
Well, these Astros, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
At the plate, Jake Myers popped in the air, left field. Kjerstad makes the grab, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's hard hit on the line. Mullins snags it. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Flied to right his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Move to second. McCormick dives back in safely. Next offering misses. Ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Got him swinging. And that's the inning. Back here in Houston. And now Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Walker. He steps on the bag. And a quick out, number 1. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's
One
way
ball, no
outside.
strikes.
And that's ball 1. Kjerstad goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Seems like he got
The bat,
exactly
number
what he
6.
was looking for right
Designated
there.
hitter,
Loud contact
Ryan
leads to the double. I mean, you
Mountcastle.
could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Mountcastle in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's outside.
Ball, outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
Kerstead leads
2-1.
off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 2-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Holiday, the
1-0.
next to hit, takes outside. Ground ball, Walker. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty.
Up next
Ramon
for the
Urias,
Orioles,
the
third
next to hit
baseman,
for the Orioles.
Ramon Urias.
Hit on the ground to short. Slings it across, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
He's been pitching well,
1-0.
but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Out towards right center field, Mullins under it. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. Christian Walker now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Laureano makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Fastball is outside. And that gets down for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1. There's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's down and in.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. That's a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Way up the line, and the run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Mullins in the box again, takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Sagano back to work. Ground ball left
Foul
side.
ball.
And foul ball. That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second is Pena. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Pretty nice play there.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. Doubled his first time. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kjerstad has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. That misses.
Nope,
and that is ball 1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front.
They take the force out, and that is the inning. Back here at Dyken Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now, Heston Kjerstad.
Sousa.
Myers takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Mountcastle at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes. Ball. 1-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0-2 in this one.
Number 63. Caleb Orts.
That one
No,
misses.
that missed.
Ball 1. On the ground to the left. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Yeah, that's fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen.
No, that missed. That's
but you got
a
to
ball.
take what he's offering that day.
1-1.
caught on and lifted in the air. Laureano trying to get there. And he makes the catch. One down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Now batting,
1
the
for 2.
designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
And that's
That
off
missed. That's the
the
ball.
inside edge. And it's 1-0. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Mullins brings it in. 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Laureano makes the catch, inning over. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. The pitch. And
Ball.
takes low for ball 1. Ord measures 6 feet 4 inches, 33 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Laureano comes up to hit.
Ramon Laureano.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Myers moving back for this one. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He was drafted out of high school, but for a brief moment, he thought he'd be playing college baseball at Auburn.
Well, unless he was drafted in the first round, the plan for Gunnar was to go to college. So when he became the first pick of the second round, it took some convincing to go pro.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been able to go
1-2
inside
the
as
count.
well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And that one cutting but missing down low. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And that one fouled off. This to third, Urias. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down. And next to hit for Houston, Mauricio Dubon.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that one misses up and in. Now 1-2. Struck him out looking. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Ord back to work. Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Walker. And he's out on the tag. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 3 in this one. They say a win. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Mullins checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Myers moving under this one. That's out number 2. Heston Kjerstad will hit next. 1 for 3. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1. Nope, ball.
Just missed. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit.
Number 52.
Outside low, ball 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
1-1.
2 outs. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count. And
no, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Houston, and now Chas McCormick. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 3-2. So digging in. Anthony Dominguez gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
1-0.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Dominguez checks the runner.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And there's the ball. Next pitch inside. 3 balls and a strike.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kjerstad on the move. Hauls it in, 1 away. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Lined it a left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason.
Pulls it down, and there are two away.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Pickoff throw, and he's back safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. First offering, and it just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy,
outside.
Umpire to give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses.
Nope, ball
so
four.
a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over. First.
Pinch hitting for Baltimore, number 3, Jorge Mateo.
Bunting for a hit. Bare hand has to hurry, but no chance to get it out, so there'll be runners at first and second. First and second, no outs. Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. Outside, 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fouled off left side. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That one just misses.
We got a full count.
And there's a base hit to left. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So they're all loaded up. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. Safe.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second.
Up next for the Orioles,
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Reaches, but can't make the grab. And that holds the lead runner. Now men at first and second.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Cedric
Mullins, the next to hit for the
now
Orioles.
For the Astros, number 71, Josh.
Right back to the mound.
Hader.
Could be an easy two. To Pena at second for one. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Kerstead ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was
14.
So they turn to their closer, Felix Bautista. And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Kicks and deals. Strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just
runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow! The Stros down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it. Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter. And your final 6-2 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. We'll see you soon.